Welcome to Tips and Tea with Linnea FNP. My name is Linnea Baker, and for those of you who don't know me, I am a board-certified family nurse practitioner as well as a certified health and well-being coach. Thanks so much for giving me some of your valuable time. I'm so grateful. Today's topic is really neat. We're going to talk about blue zones and discover the secrets to their longevity and well-being. So let's go on a journey together to some of the world's healthiest and longest living communities. Let's crack the code on what these blue zones are doing to live a longer and healthier life. And we're going to uncover some health tips along the way that we can actually apply to our own lives. So first, we want to know really what are blue zones. And blue zones are regions around the world where people live significantly longer and healthier lives than the global average. We're talking about centenarians, so they live to 100 plus years old, and they maintain their health and quality of life. And really, these blue zones have been drawing the attention of researchers and other health enthusiasts. There's 5 blue zones in the world right now. The first one is Okinawa, Japan. There is Sardinia, Italy. I believe it's called Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, Ikaria, Greece, and last on the list, surprisingly, is Loma Linda, California. So we want to know what makes these places so remarkable, and we want to uncover the secrets to the longevity in these blue zones, right? I mean, I want to know what they're doing to live longer and health and maintain their health, right? Keep their health span. So in order to do this, we want to look at the lifestyle in the blue zones, because really looking at the lifestyle that these communities follow will give us a lot of insight into what's leading to their exceptional longevity. And this will give us some key principles we can adopt. And the first one is that blue zone residents primarily consume a plant-based diet, high in fruits and veggies, whole grains, legumes. So incorporating more plant-based foods into your meals can boost your health. And we've talked about that before. Also, residents in the blue zones actually practice moderation in when they eat their food. So that means they stop eating when they're about 80% full. And when we have mindful eating and we take that approach, it actually can help us maintain a healthy weight and avoid overeating. Blue zone residents also really have daily physical activity that's embedded in their actual daily lives. So they're either walking or gardening or doing some other traditional activity, maybe like dancing. So really, we want to find ways to stay active in our daily routine. Blue zone communities also emphasize strong social connections and close relationships, and that reduces stress and promotes emotional well-being. So we can take away maybe cultivating and nurturing some of our social connections. Blue zone residents have a sense of purpose in life, and that drives them. So we can identify maybe what brings meaning into our life, whether it's family, work, community involvement. And then blue zone residents have slower paced lives with strong social ties, and they practice mindfulness to help keep stress levels low. So what can we do? We can incorporate relaxation techniques and stress management into our daily lives. And I know we've talked about that when we've covered healthy habits. So let's go ahead and take a deeper dive and kind of talk about lifestyle choices and health tips that we just took away from blue zones. And the first one is dietary choices. Really, we want to embrace a Mediterranean style diet that's rich in olive oil, nuts, whole grains, and lean proteins. We really need to limit those processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive meat consumption. And I know we've talked about that quite often in the past on these lives. Then family and social structure, we want to cultivate close relationships with our family and friends. Supportive social connections really are important to living a longer, healthier, happier life. And we want to stay active throughout life by engaging in activities we enjoy, from dancing, maybe gardening, maybe looking at a new hobby. I used to love paddleboarding in Hawaii. Regular physical activity is really the key to vitality. And we want to engage in faith-based practices, because spiritual faith-based practices can promote community involvement, stress reduction, and a sense of purpose. Really, community plays such a vital role when we look at these blue zones. And we really want to cover, like, what is it about community that's the heartbeat for longevity? What is it that it's doing? Well, community is giving social support. So blue zone residents, they enjoy strong social connections. They have emotional support from these connections. They have less stress, and just it enhances overall well-being. They really have a sense of belonging and feeling of a part of a community. And that sense of purpose and belonging is crucial for mental and emotional health. They also have accountability because communities encourage accountability for healthy habits, and they're sharing these goals with each other to stay on track. And Blue Zones offer a healthy environment. They create environments that promote healthy living. So seek out or create communities that prioritize well-being. They also have inspiration and motivation because living among health conscious individuals can actually inspire and motivate you to make healthier choices. So I want to take a look at the impact of social networks on our health and versus our genetics. And I got this from Dr. Mark Hyman, who's a functional medicine doctor, and he shares about the fact that chronic illness is actually contagious. Chronic illness is contagious. And when I looked at his information, I took this direct quote from him, and he actually says that if your friend is overweight, you are 170% more likely to be overweight than if your family member is overweight. And your social networks are more powerful than your genetic networks. I mean, how crazy is that? It really emphasizes the impact your social network has on your overall health and well-being. It's so powerful, guys. He also, Dr. Hyman says, and this is a quote, that your zip code is more of a determinant to your health than your genetic code. Oh. Jim Rohn's a motivational speaker, and he's known for saying that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So what's the takeaway to what we're seeing in Blue Zones and what this information is telling us from Dr. Mark Hyman and Dr. Jim Rohn? We want to choose our inner circle wisely. We want to spend time with people who are uplifting, positive, working on personal growth and professional growth on a health journey if we look at the studies, if they're on a health journey, your circle, you'll likely be healthier and on a health journey as well. If you're hanging out with people who are more negative, maybe gossip, maybe they're not focused on their health, then likely you're going to be in the same vein as the people around you and have less robust health and well-being. And that's just from the studies, guys. So as we wrap up and we look at what the Blue Zones gave us, remember that adopting a few of these principles can actually have a huge impact on your health and well-being. It's never too late or too early to start improving your lifestyle. By incorporating a plant-based diet, staying physically active, nurturing social connections, finding your sense of purpose, that can all contribute to a longer, healthier life. Remember, I'm on a mission to positively impact your health and wellness through education and coaching to create generational health and a health span that equals your lifespan. So guys, reach out to me. You can comment below or you can private message me to get a free health and wellness consult with me. Remember, really, this is my passion. It is my purpose. Join us next week. You can continue to explore ways with me to enhance your health and vitality. And until then, remember to prioritize your self-care. Nurture those relationships. Embrace a healthy lifestyle inspired by those secrets from the Blue Zones, like the plant-based diet, Mediterranean diet. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so grateful for each of you. Remember that the information here is for educational purposes. It is not intended to replace the advice of your personal health care provider who knows you best. So please follow their guidance. And if you have questions, reach out to me. Until next time, be safe, guys. Thank you so much.